Hey there, family. Sorry for the sign. It was related to I gotta do this video because I haven't did any video lately. But quick update. So since the last video, I had I went to work. Then I left early. I left early because I wasn't feeling well. Chest was hurting, back was hurting, had a headache. So I was able to leave work early. Thanks to accommodation, I didn't get any points. But apparently on the 14th, when I left work early, because of the same reason, I got a point. So I submitted a doctor's note for that one. But the one on the 14th, 16th, I didn't. Later that night, maybe like 11 o'clock, I went to the hospital emergency room. I left that morning like around 6 o'clock. I was able to take my niece to school, so that's what happened. I went to the emergency room. I asked for tramadol. I'm not one of those sickle cell drug addicts who just ask for Dilaudid or morphine all the time. I actually want to be in and out. I don't like being in the hospital, especially for a long period of times if I don't have to. I asked for that, and I asked for Tylenol. They gave me IV Tylenol, which helped with my headache. So I just thank God that I was able to leave, because sometimes the pain will just persist, and when you get that second dose, they want to admit you and see what's actually going on and whatnot. I had high blood pressure. They say I have high cholesterol. I guess I eat too much bread. Matter of fact, I just found out that high cholesterol is yeast, like bread and starch. So that's a fun fact that I learned. I didn't know that, especially like me being so like in the health advocate, like the health like department and whatnot. I did not know that. I thought I was like too much sodium. That's what high cholesterol. I thought that's what that meant. But apparently it doesn't. It means like you just eat too much starchy food, or like potatoes and rice and beans and Cuban breads and pastries and all this flour-based yeast stuff like that. So yeah, I got high cholesterol. So I guess I'm gonna start. I think I might go back vegan. I don't know, or I might just be gluten free. I don't discriminate food, but sometimes I be like very picky with my food. But I know I'm jumping all over the place right now. But that's what happened. I went to the emergency room. When I came back home, which was the 17th, that was yesterday. Because today's Wednesday. No, wait. Wow, I've really been absent because today's the 19th. Yesterday was the 18th. And I got home on the 17th. Well, I was tired too. But there's no excuse. No excuse. But yeah, I just been tired, lazy, drained. So this challenge is a challenge for me. It's something getting used to. I thought I'd be used to it by now, just uploading constantly. But it's been quite challenging. Especially to upload consistently. So that's where I'm seem to struggle at. Even if I have an alarm, which I do, it's just I just postpone it or prolong it, or what's that word? Procrastinate. Yes, procrastinate. Like right now, I'm feeling very tired, fatigued. But sometimes I feel like it's not an excuse, but I feel like when I be too drained, I don't want to do videos because I want to give the YouTube the energy that it deserves. I don't want to make a. I don't want to be on YouTube and be there like, hey guys, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like just saying and just I want to give it some energy, give it some life, But It's not rainbow and sunshine like that video was. It's, but at the same time, it's like a documentary or like the journey that I go through, the struggle I go through, and people who have similar struggles. Uh, but work is going well. I'm not gonna try to call out or leave work early anymore, which is gonna be challenging because especially with the winter time, it's getting cold. Proper clothing will be needed, especially my wife starting back working. Uh, it's gonna be quite the challenge because if I give her the car, I'm riding bike to work because it's down the street. You don't have to worry about the cold. I gotta worry about staying visible for cars that drive like idiots at night. I might be one of them. uh, um, and also, even though like I say for example, I got a 3, 4 clothes on, and it's cold out, and you're driving through the wind. When the cool stops, your body start feeling warm because you were so used to the cold. And when you go inside a warehouse or whatnot, and you're moving around, and although the warehouse is a bit cold or just that room temp, you start moving your body, your blood flows, your temperature start rising. So then you gotta start taking your clothes off, like the 3 pairs of clothes that I would normally wear or the jacket. You become hot. So it's like, where would you put it? Because there's no locker. I mean, there's a locker, but it's like small, and you got to request for it, and it's too much. So I'll be thinking about that. So it's a lot of variables behind, excuse me, working in the wintertime for me. Um, Last night was the last time I took Tramadol, which was is pain medicine like ibuprofen, because my back was starting to hurt again, and my joints, like my hip. But yeah, right now I feel all right. Pain level was a 4. Just this hand right here, my left hand. It's from my finger and it's radiating down to my like elbow. I'm waiting for it to go away on its own. I would normally wait for it to go away on its own. Once it doesn't, I take either tramadol or oxycodone. If that don't work, I'll take the opposite. So, for example, if I take tramadol, I'll take oxycodone next. Then, if both of them don't work and it persists, I'll wait till the time is due to take the next set, which is about 6 to 8 hours. Then I'll take the next set. Once that persists, I won't take any for like a good 12 hours so my body can actually process all of that. Then I'll try it again. I'll do that about for 3 days. If it still persists, then I'll go to the emergency room. Then it's more like a serious thing because once it stay and it doesn't subside, I've taken that amount of medication. I feel like it's gonna get worse because normally that tends to happen. It started getting worse. So then the next day we'll go to the emergency room. So that's where I'm at right now. It's just this hand. Total body normal. Don't have any other pain. My back, my hip pain is gone. My headache is gone. But yeah, it's just my left hand, and it's from my fingers already into my elbow. Also, when I'm in pain, I don't like to be miserable. I like to get my mind off the pain. So sometimes I'll watch SpongeBob, Bob's Burger, especially like the beginning of the episode, beginning of the series. So season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way. I'll just binge it. Same with SpongeBob. Only because it's cartoon. It's commentary, so I just laugh and then hopefully just get my mind off like the pain. If I don't have that, next alternative is to scroll on YouTube, TikTok probably. But if I'm in the hospital, normally I don't be on my phone at all. I just put on Do Not Disturb. Well, it's automatically Do Not Disturb when I'm in the hospital. I have this force. It's called hospitalization, and it blocks all calls except for immediate family and friends. So any scam likely, bank, DCF, Social Security, insurance, no matter if it's car insurance or health insurance, social worker I still get. I add into the favorites or like the little, cause you can add calls in my phone like the force. Um, yeah, all that. Every other calls, it would get sent straight to voicemail. If not straight to voicemail, it would just ignore the call, silence the call. Cause I don't have to be bothered at all. I just lay there, make the pain go away. I sleep it off, or sweet to the pain go away. Don't like being on the phone. Don't like texting. Don't like being on the phone, like talking on the phone. Unless I'm trying to get my mind out, like watching cartoon. Just because you're in pain, them you can't have a sense of humor. Sometimes, depending on the pain is, I'll have a good sense of humor. Sometimes I'll just be like serious. So like I'll be like, what? I can't do it. I can't do it right now because I'm not a pain. I'm not a good actor. Yeah. So I just do a straight face. But I'm also polite to healthcare, or I'm polite regardless, but I'm extra polite to the healthcare because they don't get credit enough. They don't get thank yous enough. They don't get praise enough because they get spit on, they get cursed at, and they're the one who taking care of the patients who's in need. Why would you bite the hand that feed you? Why would you burn a bridge that's supporting you to go across the bridge? So that's why I'm super nice to them, super friendly. Yeah. I say thank you, please. I say please, thank you. I use may I. Have extremely manners, high etiquette when I talk to them. So even the people clean up, even the people who serve the food, the nutrition people, even doctors, nurses, everyone that works in that facility, they get the best of me, of the politeness, the patience, the everything. That really goes a long way, especially when everybody just spits in their face or just be rude or curse them out. It's a different feeling for them. And also make me feel unique, because not everybody does it. Not everybody does it. Just imagine you just trying to work and a customer in your face just yelling at you just because you got the order wrong or because the reservation is not to their liking. Now you have to be rude to them. Matter of fact, if you're polite, you might even get in your way. Same with phone calls. Like when you on the phone, say for example T-Mobile or AT&T or Verizon, you call them, talk to the representative, you be super polite to them. Things might just go your way. So, this is just an update, recap, a makeup video for all the past videos that I missed. I won't say I'm starting off fresh, but from here on out, I will be consistent, but I don't like telling lies. I can't guarantee that I will be consistent, but I don't want to say I'm going to try because trying is like you're not actually going to do it. So I want to say I'm going to post consistently with no guarantee to it because I don't want to lie. I don't want to seem as a hypocrite, even though I somewhat am because I didn't stick to my original upload or saying, because I said I would upload every day until I stopped working, which I did. but my shift was still there. So technically, I didn't fulfill what I wanted to. I don't know. I guess I'm being too hard on myself. I don't know. Uh, yeah. I don't know. Is and I gotta start editing videos. When I came out of the hospital, that was a good little edit video I did. This was going on 15 minutes. I know it's gonna be. I know it's quite long. I know I'm just rambling, but it's just everything I can think of right now that I can spill out. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what I got. Yeah. Sorry, my hand is just it's aching. Like I said, I'm gonna wait. Right now, the time is 10:41. I'll say 10:30. That I fully acknowledge the pain in my hand. I wait about a good 3 to 6 hours, so that's what's 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. Today's early release, so time to pick up the girls. They got 150 to 2:30. So around that time, I still feel the same. I might just post another video, no guarantee, on how I feel and what's gonna be my next step. I know this video is pretty long, so forgive me. I have a lot of bills to catch up on, so I have to be dedicated and motivated to work without having to call out, even though it's challenging, especially when you have sickle cell, because sometimes when you just getting back used to something and your body's trying to adjust, and it's like a shock or overwhelming feeling to your body, especially for someone who has sickle cell or lupus. Stand up for 8 hours and move around for 8 hours and take a good 30-minute break that's paid, and if you want to stay longer and you don't have enough PTO to add to that. So but Amazon been very considerate on my situation, very helpful, but they need to work better on the HR processes, only because when I have a concern or when I have a problem, the physical HR, human to human connection, it's great. I love it. But they're limited to certain things because they can't do certain things. So they want you to call HR, which not available 24 hours. I mean, you can call them 24 hours, but the department that you need, that you would need, it's not available 24 hours. Then they take time to get back to you. Then you gotta go through email, and they call you, and you miss their call because if you in an Uber, your phone goes to drive force, and you miss their call, or it's on D&D and you miss their call, or they call come up as scam likely. Your phone number is not saved, and you missed their call, and you got to call them back and tell them that request for a call back. It's just a long process with that part. If they can just have the physical HR personnel that's in the facility that's able to execute some of these things in person, and let a higher manager that's remote can take care of the rest, that'll be great. I'll feel more invested into Amazon. I mean, my accommodation with Raising Cane's got approved within days, if not hours. Even though it's a different structure. I'm just comparing the two. I mean, I know they're different, but HR is still HR. Accommodation is still accommodation. And by them having so many employees, they should at least be used to like different type of conditions. People who's blind, people who's hard of hearing, people who have mobility problems, who have mental problems, who have physical restriction, mental restriction, visual restriction, hearing restriction, all the different type of accommodations, they should at least have some type of preset for them. I know every case is different, case by case. Yeah. Um, Me, I'm hard of hearing, especially my right ear. I can't hear my right ear, but it makes it extremely hard for me to focus. So when there's a whole bunch of noise going on around me and I have to stay focused, like for example, I'm packing. When I pack, there's a lot of things going on. There's a scanner going on that when I scan, like to make sure that I get the scan, because when I hear the beep, I know it's scanned. There's another scan that goes on. That's two scans on the thing. And I know the two different sounds because they make two different sounds. So if something's there, I'm going to move that because it's scanning the wrong item or it's scanning something I don't really scan. But then there's other people who are the same that's next to me and I'm trying to concentrate. I'm like, okay, is this my scan? No, it's not. So I just keep like just trying to focus on my station, my work, whatnot. So it's quite difficult. So I got used to like headphones that Amazon approve. You can listen to music or whatnot, and honestly, I can't hear nothing. Like the music playing, and it sounds like, and all you hear is the background, ding, ding, ding. You hear the belt. You hear every other noise besides the music. So I'm trying to like listen to the music while also trying to stay in the zone. You know how you like work out and you listen to the music, and trying to be in the zone, and you know trying to vibe and bump and whatnot, and you just trying to stay in the zone and work and be productive and be fast and proficient and you trying to hear it. I hear all the other noise going on. So hard to concentrate. I mean, I get it's for the worker safety, but really, it's hindering some people, especially if I feel this way. There's got to be other people that feel that way. What else can I say? But Amazon been pretty chill. They've been pretty understandable, especially my managers at the site I'm at, especially the HR that's at my site. Shout out to my manager. What is my manager name again? Oh my goodness. What is the HR guy I spoke to again? Eric? No. Alex? No. Albert. Shout out to Albert. And shout out to Jesus. What's this guy's name? Man, I'm trying to think of this man's name. It's not a brain fart. It's right there. It's just, I'm trying to see his badge. I'm trying to recall his name. I've seen it somewhere. Oh, it was on the HR. My HR, the 83 A to Z app. His name is. His name is. His name is. His name is. Oh, what's his name? Give me 1 minute. But anyway, shout out to them too for understanding my situation, for being considerate, for being an actual human who cares, because there's some humans that does not care. I encountered with one of the managers that works there in my department, and he don't know what sickle cell is. Matter of fact, quick story. I told him it was cold. Um, he said, yeah. He stepped back like 10 feet. And like, yeah, you gotta wear a mask and go back to your station and just try to be productive. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, you're pissing me off right now, but it's okay. You don't understand. You don't know what sickle cell is. Ignorancy is the one most. I'm like, okay, you know what? Don't even go there, kids. All right. So I snapped back into reality. I looked doing that. I said, no. I'm cold. Like, I'm physically cold. Like, he said, in here? I'm like, no, I mean, in here is pretty warm, but the cold is affecting me. Like, my chest and my back, I'm starting to have aches. Like the weather temp, like outside. He's kind of confused of what I was trying to say, what I was saying. It's like the cold, like the frost, not the coldness of like the physical wind, but like, you know, when you inside the house, you still feel the cold outside. Even though your house is warm, you can still feel like that. Well, I feel it in my bone. I'm not sure about you. Other people may feel the same or not, but I feel it in my bone. Like the chillness, the freon, the coldness. I feel it. So that's what I told him. I said, I'm gonna go home early and went to the hospital. He said, go talk to your manager there. Okay. I said, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go to the hospital. I'm gonna leave early. I'm just letting you know. I just want to, be mindful, respectful, and just let you know. So I don't want you to, probably miscount or whatnot. Or I know you're dealing with a whole bunch of people. I just, okay. She said okay. She seemed confused of why I'm leaving. She thought I was gonna quit. That's the face expression she gave me, and I had to tell her, like, no. I have sickle cell, and I'm not feeling too well, the coldness and whatnot. She's like, oh, okay. Her face expression said, I don't care. Her emotions, her feedback, everything says that. Shows me the sign that she didn't care. I try to explain that to a little bit more so she can understand, so she can care a little bit. She didn't care at all. And yeah, then I left. I went back to the HR department and said, look, I'm gonna leave. I already spoke to him. I just want to let my manager know and come back to you and let you know what they say, or let you know that I let them know. He was able to understand. Shout out to Albert. He was trying to see if there's a way that I can not get points, because it's not my fault. It's not like I'm leaving or abandoning my job. It's something that's out of my control, and he really looked out for me, and I appreciate him. And if I was rich enough, I'll spoil him, buy him his lunch or something, or I don't know, buy him something that he liked, a pair of headphones, a new phone, I don't know, but he and my manager, I forgot his name, they're genuine people. I really do appreciate them, because not everybody really be considerate of my situation. It doesn't really, just because I have sickle cell doesn't affect, just because I have sickle cell, it doesn't really hinder my work ethic. It's just sometimes I have days where my work ethic is not there, or my productivity ain't there, and it's frustrating, because you try to be normal, if I may say, and I don't know, but it's stressful. But on another note, I'm off today. I work tomorrow. I have a dentist appointment in the morning. I'll let you know how my hand goes at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. And yeah, that's that. So, till next time. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you all, but hey to you all. Yeah. What else can I say? That's it. Stay rooted, stay grounded, stay motivated, stay positive. Definitely stay humble, because when you're humble, a lot of things you'll see a lot of things. You get a lot of things. Things tend to go your way. I've been experiencing that as of lately, especially this whole year. And I just want to share that journey with you all, so that you all can I won't say have a better life, because everybody have their own situation, but when you're humble and grounded, you tend to have better luck, better insight, better favor, especially when you put God first. But there's a scripture that says, why help a man when you have a log in your eye? Why help a man that have a speck in his eye when you have a whole log in your eye? And that verse really I like that verse there. It lets me know, like, if you want my help, I gotta help myself first. I tend to help people first before I help myself, and it's draining. So I'm at a point where I gotta help myself first before I help others. So I guess going through this journey, you guys can see the struggles and the come up, if I may say. A lot of things change, plans change. I'm not gonna do the freight brokerage. I'm gonna do trucking first, then the freight brokerage. When you do trucking, you can get a better understanding on, like, what's the trucker need, and when you become a freight broker, you know what they want. So you have a understanding of both perspective, and you can do a fair, reasonable negotiation. Shoot, you can even get over on it, really. But yeah, I'm gonna do trucking first. So I'm gonna get a trailer, get a couple things for the trailer, then save to get my CDL, or finish getting my CDL, go to CDL school and all that other stuff. Then do trucking. Do it for a good 6 months to a year. Save the money that I earned from trucking and start a freight brokerage. If I have my own truck, I'll put someone in my truck, and I have a truck and freight brokerage company, and I'll just expand the trucking fleets from the income that I make, and boom, bada bang. And from there, everything is upsell. But between now and to whatever, I'm going to try to enjoy life. But till then, have a good one.